Atiku Abubakar withdraws court application against Inec. Hello everyone, welcome to Newsport TV. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, has withdrawn his application over the sorting of the electoral materials he will need to prepare a petition he intends to lodge against the outcome of the February 25th election. It was learned that Atiku's decision to discontinue the fresh application comes after a meeting with officials of the Independent National Electoral Commission at the headquarters of the commission in Abuja on Tuesday. It was said that at the meeting, Inec promised to allow PDP agents to observe the process of sorting out some of the electoral materials the opposition party requested for, especially the ballot papers. We filed the application owing to challenges and administrative bottlenecks we encountered at the Inec office when we went for access to the election materials as ordered by the courts. However, before the application dated March 13th could be stated for hearing, Inec on his own called our legal team for a meeting. It was at that meeting, which held yesterday, that all the grey areas were sorted out, with Inec pledging to allow our agents to observe the process of sorting out some of the electoral materials we requested for, especially the ballot papers. Since that was primarily our prayer in the fresh application we filed, we felt that it could not be necessary to proceed with the hearing. So, to save judicial time, we filed a notice of discontinuance, which was accordingly granted. Consecutively, following the withdrawal of the application, Justice John Joseph Ikwege, led 3-member of the Court of Appeal, struck it out. Now, let's take some comments from Nigerians. Someone said, Now, no, I know say Nigeria no dey read o. What's all this happening? Withdrawal, how? Another said, this was the reason Peter Obi left Atiku Abubakar. Another said, he has been paid out as usual. Time to buy more properties in Dubai. See you next 4 years. Another said, of course, he had to withdraw. And does he have any case with Inec? He doesn't. The case is between Obi and Tinubu. Another said, as expected, see you in 2025. I'm sure he's back in Dubai. Another said, sometimes consistency is not the key. Ask Atiku. Another said, Baba has cashed out. Another said, I hope people understood what has just been said. He only withdrew the case he filed to compel Inec to allow him observe the sorting format ballot papers. But before the case could move forward, Inec offered to allow him observe, summarily out of court agreement. Another said, Atiku knows very clearly he didn't win the election. He rigged just as much as Tinubu. When the records are checked, his case will fall flat. Obi is the only one that has a case here. Another said, that's the outcome of his meeting with Babangida and Abdul Salam. May God be with incoming government. It's better Nigeria we want. Another said, Tinubu promised to pay him back all the money he spent on his 11th campaign. Welcome to Nigerian politics. Another said, but Atiku Abubakar no win, so he decided to save time. Another said, make una tell Obi to accept the result and stop dissolving himself up and down. Another said, why won't he withdraw? He too rigs Akwa Ibom State. Somebody else said, see you in 2027. Baba don't tire. Another said, Peter Obi too will get tired very soon. Another said, it's so sad a lot of people are not understanding what Atiku Abubakar has just done. Another said, what is Dino Melaye, Atiku's spokesperson, saying about this? Hope he won't burst into tears. Another said, I've said it time and time again. All this strong head will be succumbing little by little. Another said, after wasting money to hire stands. Another person said, this man Obi that is promoting tribal hate and religious bigotry, waiting on you, causing because he would lose at the end of the court and shell out a lot of money for the lawyers hired. Atiku Abubakar, what a way to accept defeat. Um, Another said he withdrew because INEC has allowed them to inspect the materials. Um, People do not understand. Okay, so in a nutshell, Nigerians, whenever it comes to things like this, of course there will be reactions and all of that. Now let's make it clear. Atiku has already filed a case, with INEC to say, grant the permission for me to inspect the election materials. Okay, so INEC now called Atiku where they had a meeting to say, you filed a case in court that we should allow you to check the election materials. All right, we will allow you inspect the election materials. So there is no need for the suit you put at the court to compel us to allow you see. We are willing, we are obedient, we are ready to allow you see the election materials. So since they've allowed him see, Atiku had no choice but to go and discontinue, the case that he had earlier tendered at the court. So this is the clarification. While other people are saying, oh, Atiku has withdrawn from the case, he's no longer pursuing it again. No. What he did was, because INEC itself had called him to a meeting and had said, okay, Mr. PDP of Atiku Abubakar, we will allow you to inspect the materials. So once INEC has voluntarily agreed to allow PDP or Atiku to inspect the election materials, what was the case doing anymore in court? It made no sense anymore. So the case had to be withdrawn. And that's exactly what has happened. So this is what has happened. Not that Atiku has cancelled the taking to court. Remember, he has contracted the services of some sons as well to, take up the case in court. Because, from the beginning when, the president-elect, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was announced, PDP and Labour Party felt aggrieved, and they said they had to see, but they had to go through the proper channel, which is to go and ask in court and everything. It's been a lot of back and forth, and since the INEC has voluntarily accepted for PDP's Atiku Abubakar to inspect the election materials, so there was no need for the case being there anymore. So we are going to wait for more updates on this one and get back to you on how this has been handled on both sides of those involved. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. To our listening subscribers, thank you for always joining. And to new subscribers, thank you for stopping by. We'll see you in the next news. May God bless Nigeria. Please stay safe out there. And bye for now.